Hey, my Forest family, how y'all doing today? Today is Saturday, December the 14th. How y'all doing today? Today, you guys, we're going to talk about my dad was accusing me of stealing. Now, last night I did a live, y'all, and I don't know if y'all know, but I did a live last night, and I was on a drawer last night. I think it was one of the manager's drawers that was there before I got there last night. I think he left at like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Or I think he left at 10, I think it was. I don't know, something like that. And the other manager didn't come in until like 1 something or 2 something, like something like that. And as soon as she came back there, I guess she was talking to one of the other girls who are a different race or whatever. Talking to them in Spanish and different things like that. I don't know if she was asking questions about something or what. I don't know. But as soon as she came back there, she was all rude. I was like, you can go, you can leave, da 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 da. I'm just looking at her like, what? Huh? What you say? She was like, oh, labor's high, blah, blah, blah. Which I know it wasn't, because when I looked at the labor before I left, it was nowhere near high. Labor was like not even 100. Labor was like 71. How is that high? And mind you, fast forward, y'all. So I was like, okay, whatever you want to call it. So I called my fiance. I was like, hey, are you asleep? He was like, yeah, I was asleep, but what's up? I was like, come on, can you come get me? Because I don't want to do something that I want to regret. And he was like, what are you talking about, babe? I was like, just come up here and give me. She said labor high, and I looked at the labor, and it's not even high. So I think they're just doing that on purpose. And he was like, okay, I'll just come get you. I clocked out at 2:22 last night. Well, earlier this morning, might as well say. When I got out there to sit out there, wait for him to come get me, because it takes about 15 to like 20 minutes for him to get the kids dressed and ready to go and run out the door. Because y'all know, our 3-year-old don't know how to dress himself yet, so it takes a little minute. And I don't expect him to know that until he's 4 or 5 years old or whatever you want to call it. And she was like, oh, your drawer short $20. So she was insinuating that I was stealing from McDonald's for whatever particular reason. And I was like, what are you talking about? My drawer is short. I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, oh, it's supposed to be like $320 in there, and when I only counted 300, I'll recount it again just to make sure. Da 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 da. I don't know. Celia told you or Susie told you. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking about some nonsense. I said that wasn't even my drawer. That was the other manager's drawer. That was in, I believe that was in his name, because when nobody's number was on it, it was just saying somebody else's name on there or whatever you want to call it. And my thing is, like, don't sit up there and say somebody that's an African American woman is stealing from y'all's store. Like, I don't got time to steal from you. I got my own money, my own responsibilities, and my own situations and problems that I deal with on a daily basis. I don't got time to be stealing from anybody, whether it's people I know, people I don't know, even strangers. I don't have time for that. Like, you can look at the cameras and see that I didn't steal no type of money. I put every $20 underneath the drawer like I was supposed to, because he said before he left at 10 o'clock last night that there was no more change in the safe. So whose fault is that? Y'all should be blaming the other manager. You should be blaming him because he didn't put no drawer in there in the first place, and he changed the drawer way before I came in to work or whatever you want to call it. So my thing is, like, I'm gonna talk to Susie and I'm gonna talk to Celia, and I'm gonna have a meeting with both of them and her as well, and him too, because I'm not gonna be accused of nothing If I didn't do something, don't accuse me of it. If you see me do it, then that's a different type of thing. But don't insinuate I did something if you didn't see me do it, or if it wasn't on camera, or whatever you want to call it. That's just the thing. Like, you're not going to sit up here and just say a black person is a flat out thief. Like, don't do that. That's disrespectful. That's uncalled for, and I don't got time. Because, like I was telling y'all last night, like, I don't mind working where I'm at. I don't mind working somewhere else either in the same content. I don't even mind working for my own self, because I feel like if you work for yourself, you ain't got to worry about who's stealing from you, who is stealing from you, who's got saving the money or who don't, or whatever. Even if you got people that work for you, ain't nothing wrong with people working for you if that's what you want, but it's just easier to work for yourself, because you can save more money doing that. You can, make food your own way, have deals when you want to have deals, or however you want to do it. You ain't gotta work for nobody, That's a choice, and like people don't have to do stuff that they don't want to do unless they choose to do it. Choosing to do it and doing it for yourself is a whole different type of thing. Like, there's a restaurant that's like downtown in Elkhart, like where the Kroger's is on Highland. There's a restaurant right there that used to be in Penguin Point that I can put a down payment on if I really wanted to. Like, come on now, ain't nobody got time for nonsense and BS. I don't have time for it. Seeing somebody do something is one thing, but accusing people of doing it, that's a whole nother thing. Like, come on now. It's not even called for or necessary. When you're a manager, even when you're a worker, you don't just talk to people however, whether you a worker or a manager doesn't have the right to talk to somebody however they want to because they're a manager. Just because you manager don't mean anything. A manager can get fired just as much as somebody that's a worker. That's called fact for a fact. Like, come on now. Like, and if they look at the cameras and see nothing, or they see someone putting $20 under the drawer like they're supposed to, then how would that be stealing, bruh? There's nothing on the camera to see anything or anything like that. So a person shouldn't have to prove their innocence to no one. A person should be able to believe that person off bat. But if that person can't believe you off bat, then there's no point of you working somewhere if they're not going to believe what you say or how you say it or even how you put it. Because, like I said last night, people do that because they like to pick on people. They like to be bullies. They like to say people doing stuff that they're not doing. And then when they're proven the wrong, then they be mad and have egg on their face because you sit up there and accuse the whole entire time and it was a total opposite way. Like, make it make sense. Like, come on now. Like, don't say I'm doing anything. I'm my own person. Like, I'm coming to work doing a 12-person job. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing more of what I'm supposed to do because I'm doing back drive, front drive, running, and doing fries all at the same time. So when would I have time to even steal a $20 bill? And I got my own money sitting in my own bank account that I can use for my own whatever. For my own benefits, for my own Christmas gifts, my own this, my own that. Like, I don't, like, what? Like, y'all, it's got me messed up in my mind because, like, I can't believe somebody would sit up there and say somebody's stealing just off of appearance. Because you're African American, that's just assumed right away. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, comment, hit your notification button on for every time I drop a video. Love you guys so much. Thank y'all for y'all love and your support. I appreciate y'all so much. Until next time, always remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Always remember God is on our side no matter who we are, where we are, who we're trying to be, or where we're trying to go. And I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. Bye.